All right, what happened on the plane?
Well, flight attendants.
You're going to want to kill the kid and the parents.
Massachusetts couple. Think Tran Airways went overboard by treating their crying 3-year-old daughter in much the same way. But the parents said they just needed a little more time to calm her down.
Get her in the
There's
seat.
the problem.
Get her in the seat.
Get her in the fucking seat.
Just take her physically and put her in the fucking seat.
Pick her up, grab her by the hair.
Yeah.
But they had just visited her Grammy, the Grammy.
Yeah.
So I guess she was upset with leaving Grammy.
Who cares?
She was removed because she was climbing under the seat and hitting her parents and wouldn't get in her seat.
Put her in the seat physically.
Get in the fucking seat.
Well, Lou, you got to calm her down, don't you?
What?
Don't you have to calm her down?
Yeah, but the thing is that they're just shitty travelers.
Right.
There's a whole system to put it. I've traveled with 2 kids. I've got a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old, and we travel with them all the time. Oh. And you got to get your shit put away fast, so that you have time to calm your kids. They're just fucking assholes.
They don't know.
They're just like those people that, like, you know when you see on an airplane where, like, you're starting a taxi and a guy just gets up like a cunt, just stands up and goes in the overhead, and the plane stops and you hear, we need everyone to sit down. It's usually a fucking Hasid, by the way, who just looks at the front of the plane like, what? They're just going to get my money. No, so these people are just incompetent. I mean, look, I don't believe in people that hate babies on flights. I think are assholes. Like when my baby is crying and people like crane their necks to look back. Yeah. Like, could you turn off that machine that makes that noise? I fucking looked them in the face like, please actually say something so I can piss in your mouth. Because it's a fucking child, you fucking piece of shit. We're taxiing. You know, we're very good at keeping our kids quiet. They don't cry through flights. But if my daughter goes like, fucking some rich asshole like rustles his newspaper and looks back at me like, whoa, this is unheard of. I look in his. I love it. I look right in their face. I've been with this kid all fucking day. I would love to unload unfairly on a stranger. Wow. Give me a reason.
No, it's great to see the other side because there's no one in this room that's going to agree with you, Louis.
Yeah, no, I know. People hate when kids cry.
I just want the parents to at least try.
That's the thing.
That's all I want in my world. I get frustrated. They're still crying, but at least try to do something.
And for the 4 hours, break your fucking parent rules. Like if there's no candy allowed before dinner and the kid's crying for candy, fucking send him into diabetic shock.
No, you're absolutely right, and they should have kicked them off. If the kid is not in his fucking seat, if he's a liability, fucking kick the whole family off. Right. Absolutely.
And they did.
They did, and they should have.
Yes, just the kid. And make the parents fly. Standing there on the empty jetway, you just see him like crawling dangerously close to the edge.
Yeah. No, most parents are fucking idiots, and I hate parents on airplanes that don't. Like, I saw this guy flying with his daughter, and she's crying, and he's a guy, so he just sits back, does it. All he has to do is hold her for a second. Right. Won't do it.
Why the fuck?
And a mother I saw once is feeding Mountain Dew and M&Ms to her fucking kid.
There you go.
Whose face is purple with sugar rage by the end of and fucking caffeine. Idiots.
Are you ever embarrassed? Like, I understand, like, Geraldo made a good point one time. He goes, I know it's annoying, but what do you want people to do? Not travel with kids? It's like, you have to. It's like, and they aren't kids. They're not machines.
The reason I hate people that complain is because they have no they'll complain about anything. Like, again, my daughter had a rattle once. She's not actually we give her a rattle so that she'll be pacified. She's rattling her rattle as we're taxiing, and people are looking at me like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. Get on your cell phone and call your fucking girlfriend and let me hear that now. You fucking adult cunt.
What? Once the engines really crank up, it's really hard to hear anything around you anyway. Yeah. But it is that when you're boarding, the taxiing, when you get a kid crying, it's not. I won't do the turnaround. I won't. But my shoulders go up, and that sound, I'm like, I can't take baby crying sound. Right. To me, it's the old nails on the blackboard.
Sure.
The story continues. Ellie was sitting in front of our seat crying. The attendant motioned to a seat and asked if we purchased it for her. They had paid for the seat. Jerry said, another attendant, yes.
Big problem here is that it sounds from what they're saying that the little girl was sitting by herself and the parents were sitting together behind her.
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, because parents that do this fucking are the worst. That they put their kid if there's 2 parents and a kid traveling.
Yeah,
like I sat next to some little girl on the flight here from L.A. recently. Her parents are sitting together eating and having a great time. I'm fucking raising their kid.
Oh my God!
You're raising the kid.
I'm helping her with her juice. I'm listening to her fucking cunty little stories about her grandma. I don't want to hear any of it.
Why, they weren't good
She's
stories?
Do you want to play my Game Boy? No, I got fucking work to do. I'm trying to watch softcore porn on my fucking DVD player.
And mom and dad are canoodling.
Or they're having a great time on the other seat having fucking margaritas and shit.
Another cocktail here, please.
Yeah. No, they're that's why she's crawling under the seat to get to her parents. Because they're not sitting with her. It should have been the mom and the kid, or the dad and the kid, and then the one parent. And the reason I'll tell you why that didn't happen is because the parents fought. I'm not sitting with her. No, I fucking sat with her on the way to grandma's. Oh, well, let's just make that stranger sit with them.
Louis C.K.
Yeah,
let's let him act.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Do you want to say something to the
They should have been
parents?
thrown off the plane while it was in flight. They should have been thrown off from 30,000 feet.
Goldfinger right through the window.
You're the type that would say something, though. You want to say something to the parents sometimes?
I would. No, if they were there, I would. Especially if there was a problem and it was holding up the plane. I think I would have said,
I'm sure.
Why isn't she sitting with you? You guys stink. I hate you.
I'm sure people would just mumble, fucking people. Yeah. Kid,
I bet they got applause. I hope they got applause when they kick them off.
Her cunty little stories. She's one.
Yeah. Julie said she asked the attendants if Ellie could sit on her lap, but they said no. The family flew home the next day.
I think the kid just crawled out of her seat and was sitting on the floor in front of her parents.
She was climbing under the seat and hitting her parents and wouldn't get in her seat. Ellie was sitting in front of our seat crying.
Oh, so you're saying she's sitting on the floor?
Maybe she was on the floor, like where you put your little fucking
I am enjoying my anger. I'm sticking with this.
You stick with your story. It makes it a lot more fun. Well, get this. The family flew home the next day. The Orlando-based carrier reimbursed the family about $600, the cost of the 3 tickets, and offered them 3 round-trip tickets anywhere the airline flies. But it's too little too late for the 𝐂𝐊'𝐬. The father said they would never fly Air Tran again.
What a shame.
Shouldn't have the first time.
Let's go to Joe in Jersey. Joe.
Hey.
How's it going, guys? I was coming home from Florida. We were about to land into Newark, and my daughter was sleeping on my wife's lap, and the stewardess asked my wife to put the seatbelt on before we land, and my wife said, well, she's sleeping. Can we let her sleep? And the stewardess said, well, no, you got to put the seatbelt on. So my wife starts arguing with her, and she told my wife, but we will not land the plane. We're going to have authorities at the airport and let you do this. So the stewardess are pretty much assholes on the flight.
Dude, you got to strap your kid in.
It's the thing is...
I know, no.
Something happened to the kid, and your kid, slammed his face against the fucking
The thing that people don't understand, and there's a million comedians that make hay of this stupid fucking... I hate stand-up comedy that's based on ignorance.
Yeah.
The whole thing of, put your seatbelt on, that's going to help if we crash into a mountain. Yeah, that's what they're for, you fucking dunce. They're there for when you're taxiing, because when you're fucking land, you're going about 150 miles per hour.
Louis C.K. ruins bit for hundreds of hack comics. Film at 11.
If the plane wheel hits a chuck hole in the runway or something, your head could go slamming into. And the reason the seat goes up. So, sir, it's important. It's a federal fucking regulation. If something happened to your kid, the flight attendant would be run out on a rail and sued and everything.
Jesus, lucky goody two-shoes if you're going to call that show.
Might chip a tooth.
They got to make the rules so basic. They can't say...
because she's basically caring for a fucking 200 children. Everybody on a plane is a child. And if she had to go, make these Solomon-like rulings for every single... You opened it after the de-icing, however and it would just go to hell.
You are an idiot. You are okay. You're fucking mongoloid.
I know what it's like to fly with kids, but you just have to work within the system that there's,
it's understandable.
And the bottom line is this. I'm sorry. No, just let me make a point, sir. If they fucking hit some bumps and you fall and break your fucking nose, you're going to sue the airline.
And you're going to...
Dream analyzing.
One time I dreamt I was flying.
All dreams mean the same thing. It's the Jews trying to control your mind. That's what every dream is. Every dream is that.
But I'm tired because it was exhausting. It was just exhausting.
Yeah. Nightmares are exciting. They're fun. I love having nightmares. The scarier, the better. You wake up, you're like, holy fuck. But it's like you were in some cool movie. And then you're up and everything's fine. You had, and I've talked about this before, you have like the hugest life-threatening fucking problems.
Right.
And in a second, they're gone when you wake up. It's like, that's fixed.
That is the
Thank
greatest.
God, because I was up for murder of somebody.
Now I'm the one
fine.
I have all the time is being in an airplane and we're flying like through a city. I'm like, there's no way we're not hitting those buildings.
I've had the one.
And the pilot's like apologizing. I know we're a little low. Please bear with me. But the thing about that dream every time is that I tell myself, this time, this is not a dream. I always dream this.
Yeah.
But this is real. And I'm just sure it's real.
I have that one all the time. We go to take off. It's always on takeoff. And there's trees and a field. And I'm like, oh my God, I could hear we don't have enough power.
Yep.
We're not off the ground and we're going into the trees. Always. Right. And the plane never fucking takes off right.
No.
and I'm the same way. I go, I know this is a dream. But every time it happens, like, holy shit, why the fuck?
That's your mind telling you. It's a symbolic of being afraid that your plane is going to hit something.
But that's abstract. You really go deep.
Anthony's onto something, though. When you wake up from a horrific dream where you think you're going to prison for life, I don't know, whatever it is, and you wake up and realize it was just a dream, it is the greatest feeling ever.
That's the biggest one I have all the time is I'm just hanging out, and then it hits me, and my memory goes, wait a minute, I fucking helped people kill somebody.
Well, that's what, I always have a dream that I murdered people.
Yeah.
And that
they're buried somewhere.
Like someone, I'm in a room and they're knocking on the door to make me pay for my murders.
Really?
And I'm like, that's it. This is the end.
See, I don't get that. I get the one where I've killed somebody, and they're after years, they're on to me. Like the cops are starting to come to the door and go, we found something. And then I'm like, and I start thinking, I'm going to fucking be in prison for my whole life because I did do this. I'm like, I did it. And then you wake up and go, good.
I dreamt that I was driving a bus. I drove a bus into a crowded intersection and plowed down about 40 people and killed them.
Fantastic.
And then everybody was at the bus windows, banging on the windows, trying to get in at me.
That's actually what I jerk off to.
And then I woke up and thought, oh, thank God.
I dreamt the other day, and this is the truth, and I actually talked about this in therapy.
Yeah.
I dreamt that my mother walked into my room, but the room I live in now, and took a cat litter box full of cat shit and dumped it into the trash in my bathroom. And I said, don't do that. Don't leave that in here. And she belligerently dumped the cat shit into my fucking bathroom garbage can and then walked out.
Wow.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I actually dreamt
Hopefully it means something, not just I don't want mom dumping cat shit.
I actually dreamt the other night. I have a friend who doesn't talk to me anymore. Like, I have a friend who broke up with me.
Why?
I don't know. Like I
wrote
him an email saying, I'm not sure what happened, but I miss your friendship. And he never wrote back. He just doesn't talk to me anymore. And I had this dream the other night that I was at his father's funeral. I don't think his father is really dead, but that he's Jewish, and that at Jewish funeral, his father gets put into a giant garlic, a big head of garlic,
clove of garlic, head, whatever.
A big giant head of garlic, and that he wanted me to carry this big head of garlic to the funeral.
Means a lot to the Jewish people.
But it wasn't part. He's like, I just need you to carry it to the thing and then stop, and then we'll take it from there. Like I was just carrying his dead father in a giant garlic as a favor, and he wouldn't even. I'm trying to make small talk with him. He wouldn't even talk to me while I'm doing it. And then at one point he's like, okay, that's far enough. Like, because I'm not Jewish, he wouldn't let me come the rest of the way.
Well, selfish. Maybe he was sad about his father being dead. He's thinking it's about you.
That's
Maybe
right.
he's fucking sad that the man who raised him is now in a garlic head being carried by a fucking redhead creep.
So maybe he should have
fucking snotty Jew. Who gives a shit?
But wait, no,
that's the oddest thing too. When dead people show up in your dreams, and stuff, and you hang out. Like my father occasionally pops into my dreams.
That's real, by the way.
And then you're like,
that's real stuff.
You're like hanging out and talking. It's like, hey, you don't even think twice about it. And then you wake up and go, ew, that was creepy. He's been dead. He's
still alive in your dreams.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, there's actual communication going on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you read a book or two on near-death experience.
How come it's usually hanging out talking and not driving drunk in his pickup truck with me in the passenger seat, scared shitless?
What is he saying to you in the dreams?
Nothing.
They're
it's like
people, Anthony.
It's small
Don't
talk.
hate them that much. They're people.
No, he wouldn't say that.
No, you must.
In anyone's wildest dreams.
He's making sure you carry the torch for the 𝐂𝐊'𝐬s.
Yes.
Do not forget the lessons I taught you when you were 5 years old. Or you just wanted to go outside and play. Well, this guy says, Tom in Philly, I had a dream that the show I listened to 5 hours a day once pretended to drop bra bombs on a TV station. What a nightmare.
Then he woke up and realized, we never did that.
Yeah.
Don't ever bring that up.
And then you get Thomas from Dallas. Were you dreaming, Opie, that you were the young Opie and the older Opie was out to kill you for the blimp thing? Linger longer.
Should have.
Because life is very confusing. Even I'm 49 years old and I haven't found a cruising altitude to my identity. I'm still fucking confused. I get new feelings and they upset me. I don't like new feelings. I want to know what I like and get it and just die. That's what I want to do at this point. Like, I have a weird relationship with this movie that's on cable sometimes. It's called Magic Mike. You ever seen this movie? Magic Mike. For those of you watching this on video many years from now, Magic Mike was a movie about male strippers starring Matthew McConaughey and Channing Tatum. And it was a very different country when it was made from whatever you're watching. But anyway, we had a whole other thing going on. This building's not here anymore. But you're watching it on a dusty thing and it's all rubble. And you're watching this. I don't know why you're watching this out of everything. But when things were real easy, we made movies like Magic Mike. It's just a nice movie about men who strip. And every time I'm flipping around and it comes on, I always stop. And then I play a little game of chicken with this movie. I stop because it's a good movie. It's well made, directed by Steven Soderbergh, good director. And so I get into it. I get into the story. And then they start stripping. And then I start having all these feelings. My face gets a little hot. At first I just get hostile for no reason. I go, fucking it. But then there's one part of the movie that I like. I have a favorite part of Magic Mike. So I always stick around for that part. It's the part where Matthew McConaughey, he's wearing leather pants, no shirt, and he goes,
"The law says you cannot touch, but I think I see a lot of lawbreakers out there."
Like, it's that. It's like perfect. It's the way he rolls out of him.
I think I see a lot of lawbreakers out there.
I just really like that. I like it. And when the movie comes on, I'm always like, all right, let's get to where he says that. And then he says it, and I'm like, fucking good. That's really good. I like it a lot. Here's how much I like it. I don't really do impressions, and I kind of nail that one because I think about it all the time. I'm walking around my house like,
law says you can't touch. Law says you can't touch.
And I go up to my dog,
but I think I see a lot of lawbreakers right here.
I like that part. And then after he says it, all these strippers come on. Matthew McConaughey, all these strippers. Channing Tatum comes out. Fucking... And then I go like, fuck! And then I have to stop. Because I'm starting to get a feeling. I'm just starting to get like a feeling. It's not a boner. It's not a boner. But I can feel my dick starting to turn over a little bit. Just starting to... You know when you can feel your dick kind of unfold? It's like a pool toy that's been blown up for a while. The wrinkles are starting to come out. It's taking shape. It's like... Just that early. My dick's just waking up. What are you guys doing here? Anyway, I've never watched the whole movie. I've never seen Magic Mike in its entirety because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see the end of Magic Mike. I know what the end of Magic Mike is. I'm pretty sure that the end of Magic Mike is that I'm gay. Pretty sure that's how it ends. I don't want to see the ending. I want to stay like this. You know why? Because I'm 49 years old. I don't want to enter the gay community now. This is not the version of me that's going to have an awesome time as the new gay guy. So fuck that. And that's my right, by the way, because that's about me. That is my life. I would never discriminate against another person for being gay. I wouldn't dream of it, but I have every right to oppress and discriminate against my own possible budding homosexuality. That's mine to just violently push down. Like it's a dude I'm trying to make blow me right now. And you know, I haven't become like generally attracted to men. I'm not sexually attracted to men. Just Matthew McConaughey and Channing Tatum. Those two guys? Fuck. Seriously. Matthew with his like leathery skin, he's like, just fucking sexy. And Channing, kind of dumb face, like oh shit! Oh fuck! I like it. But men in general, I'm not into it. It's just these. You know what I think it is I'm only gay for the best. I'm top shelf gay. I'm not retail gay. You know what I mean? I'm not off the rack gay. I'm not going to go to JCPenney's and suck a bunch of dicks. I'm going to go to Neiman Marcus and get the signature collection. Platinum dick. The best. The best dick. Because I'll try the best anything. If it's the best one, I'll try it. Like, I don't like cognac. I would never buy a bottle of Hennessy and keep it in my house. But I had never tried the best cognac. If somebody was like, would you like to try this cognac? This cognac was 500 years old, 300 years ago. Like, yeah, fucking give me that. We're gonna go to, like, if somebody asked me to go to a Kenyan restaurant, I don't want to go to a Kenyan restaurant. I know all the foods that I like. But if somebody was like, this is the best Kenyan restaurant, it takes 6 months to get a reservation, I can get you in. They fly live turtles in. And you eat, you bite off its screaming face while it's alive. And every turtle you eat is the last of his species. Can't wait to eat that fucking turtle. I'm gonna end his people with my mouth. The best, I'll try it. If somebody was like, we have a guy here, he has the best dick. The best dick ever. His dick has been soaking in olive oil since he was 5 years old. We've been feeding him nothing but butter and penises his whole life. He is the best dick, and you can suck it right now. Well, let me see it. Can I see it? Can you take it out? Oh, shit, that's beautiful. Oh my God. That's my favorite thing now. Fuck, I shouldn't have looked at it. Let's bring it closer. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but bring it closer, please. I think at that point you put it in your mouth, right? If you're looking at the best dick ever and you're not sure you want to suck it, just put it in your mouth. And then decide. Just for like 20 seconds. That's a long time. That's 20 seconds. That's a long time to have a dick in your mouth that you're ambivalent about. 20 seconds. If you have a dick in your mouth for 20 seconds, you are not deciding. I'll show you. This is 20 seconds with a dick in your mouth. Nah. Yeah. I decided not to suck that dick. That's been in my mouth all day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Louis C.K.
That's very nice. I hope somebody does that for you someday. It's a very nice thing. I hope you had a good day. That's about all I could do about it is hope. I had a pretty good day. I went out shopping for some things I needed, and now I don't need them because I got them. I got a white noise machine. Do you know what those are, a white noise machine? It's a machine that helps white people sleep at night. Because I shouldn't be able to. I'm hungry. I'm a little hungry. I mean, I feel hungry. I think that's what... Americans shouldn't say, I'm hungry. They should say, I feel hungry. If you ate today, you shouldn't say, I'm hungry. Hunger's a real thing. I don't have third world hunger. I have first world hunger. I would like a donut. Some people say I'm starving. That's offensive. I am starving. I haven't eaten since 2. I'm starving. Don't say that. Because some people are starving. And they don't say it. You never see a little kid in Africa with his ribs showing. He's like, I am starving right now. I'm like literally starving to death. It's like annoying. I have 2 kids. I went to my daughter's play the other day. I don't know if you have kids, but there is no more joyful feeling in the human experience than when a child's play is over. It's just, nothing feels that good when you can say, I am not watching that any longer. Every second my daughter's on stage, I can't breathe because I'm so proud of her, but this is a bad show. They worked really hard and it didn't make it good. I'm glad I'm raising girls though, because boys are. I don't like boys. I don't like. That's probably a good thing to say. I don't like boys. I don't think women are better than men, but I do think that men are worse than women. You know, we just have. Like, I was talking to my friend, and he said his girlfriend's mad at him. I said, "What happened?" He goes, "Well, I guess I said something, and then she got her feelings hurt." Such a weird way to phrase it. She got her feelings hurt. I said something, and then she... Could you more remove yourself from responsibility? She got her feelings hurt. It's like saying, yeah, I shot this guy in the face, and then I guess he got himself murdered. I don't know what happened. I just shot... He leaned into it. I didn't know. I've never been murdered. I'm gonna die someday. I accept that. I don't know what happens afterwards. Some people say you go to heaven. I'm totally going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. By the way, this is the only voice I know how to do. I'm totally going to heaven. It's the only voice I have. I can't, like, do impressions. Like, this is my impression of the president. I'm the first black president. I'm, like, literally the first black president. I don't know, do you guys think there's a heaven? If you believe you're going to heaven, clap if you think you're going to heaven. You think you're going to heaven?
Yes.
Really? How old are you?
21.
21, and you're a lock for heaven already. You already got it. Been a grown-up for 3 years. You couldn't possibly make a mistake. Well, good luck. Personally, I don't think there's a heaven. I think maybe there's a God, but there's no heaven. I think that's the best news you're going to get. You die, and you're like, hey, God. And he's like, yep. And you're like, where's heaven? And he's like, I don't know who's telling people that. But I'm supposed to make a universe and then another whole amazing place for afterwards? You guys are greedy dicks down there. Well, where do I go? Just stand in this room with me now. I don't like it. Tell me about it. I've been here since 1983. Or whenever. I don't know when God started, but... religious. I don't know if there's a God. That's all I can say, honestly, is I don't know. Some people think that they know that there isn't. That's a weird thing to think you can know. Yeah, there's no God. Are you sure? Yeah, no, there's no God. How do you know? Because I didn't see him. There's a vast universe you can see for about 100 yards when there's not a building in the way. How could you possibly... Did you look everywhere? Did you look in the downstairs bathroom? Where have you looked so far? No, I didn't see him yet. I haven't seen 12 Years a Slave yet. It doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm waiting until it comes on cable. I think if there is a God, I don't know if it's the one in the Bible, because that's a weird story. He's our Father, and we're his children. That's it. Our Father who art in heaven. Where's our mother? What happened to our mom? What did he do to our mom? Something happened. Somewhere in heaven there's a porch with a dead lady under it, and I want this story. Somebody's got to check the trunk of God's car for bleach and rope and fibers. Well, how can we not have a mother? At least maybe God's divorced. Maybe he has an ex-wife. God's a single dad, and he's raising us alone, and we're praying like, and he's like, I'm trying, it's just me up here. Maybe that's what's going on. Maybe your life is your time. This is our weekend with Dad. That's what life is your weekend. And then when you die, you go to Mom's house. It makes sense that God would be a woman, doesn't it? Because you're raised by your mom. I think the reason we made God a man in our cultures is because we want to make sense of the fact that men are in charge. Because otherwise it doesn't really make any sense. Because women, you start with the woman. It's the thing people like to ask, like, what comes first, the chicken or the egg? Of course it's the egg. Because you can't just make a chicken. You can't just go chicken. You got to start with an egg and grow chicken. And then people say, oh, well, where did the egg come from? From a chicken, you idiot. Women birthed us, women raised us, so why aren't they running things? I think I know why. I think it's because millions of years ago, women were in charge, and they were mean, they were horrible. They made us walk around naked, and they'd laugh at you, and they'd flick your penis when you walk by. They were awful. But what could you do? It's your mom and her friends. Like, what could you possibly do about it? And then one guy punched his mom, and we were like, we can hit them! And then we did the whole thing. But that's why men are mean to women today, because we're terrified of them. That's why we didn't give women the vote till 1920. Women didn't get the vote in this country. Democracy is 94 years old. There are 3 people in my building older than American democracy. That's how women have had a rough time. It was so okay to beat your wife until so recently that today we have a kind of shirt named after it. There's a piece of clothing in our culture affectionately nicknamed after beating the crap out of your wife. And for some reason, this is offensive to nobody. I saw a woman on Good Morning America or something. She's like, I was walking around my house, and a wife beater. I'm like, stop saying it like it's not horrible. I'm just wearing a wife beater and child murder shorts. And I'm like, stop. great show. Sam Smith is here. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Hey, so going back to your kids, there's a story that happened in a mall. I want to get your take on it. Simple as that. All right, it's a pretty good one.
A mother outraged. Her 5-year-old daughter had an emergency, and she says store employees refused to help.
The mother says she was eating at a shopping mall when her 5-year-old started screaming. Many parents can relate. It was a bathroom emergency. But when she went to the nearest place for help, they said no.
She says her daughter had a massive accident. Well, now the store's owner is receiving death threats because of this bathroom backlash.
This just never should have happened. It never should have escalated this high.
But it did. Now one mother has started an internet campaign. And this store owner...
People have called asking if this is my address and said my address to my daughter. And she was terrified.
Says she's now getting death threats.
Good.
The only one that I actually read was the one that said what they wanted to do to me. That was... beat me with a lead pipe.
Well, stop thinking your stupid bathroom is sacred.
All right, wait a minute, though. So this mother is starting the internet campaign against the store?
Yeah. What kind of store?
I hate the mother. I hate her.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, but see, you got the 5-year-old. Obviously, the 5-year-old.
I got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I've been out in public with them many times.
Yeah.
I've been at Yankee Stadium with them.
And you need a bathroom.
Yeah, you need okay, here's what happens. You're at Yankee Stadium with your 2 kids, and you don't want to, the Yankee Stadium men's room. Right. It's pretty disgusting.
Sure is.
And I don't want to go there and be in line with my kids and then go into a stall that's just got... It's just a chocolate-covered toilet seat. But I do it. Because I know later I might not have a bathroom. If her kid has started screaming, I have to go to the bathroom, that means she's a lousy mother. That's all. I can just tell you that as a fact.
Oh,
that she doesn't know how to take care of her kids.
She should have maybe sooner found something.
She's a self-centered, stupid mother eating a fat burger at the mall. Just an idiot.
The key word there was massive.
Yeah.
The kid had a massive accident. I don't want to.
Wow.
I think there's more that's going to be revealed here.
Oh, is there?
Instead of us saying it, because like the lead pipe thing, came out of nowhere. I'm hoping these other facts come out of nowhere.
Beat you with a lead pipe.
Anthony said massive. Yeah. Massive is key to this story now.
Okay.
Look, keep listening.
Okay.
And this lady's now getting death threats because, she wouldn't let the mother with the young child use her bathroom.
Because there's rules about it. Your public restrooms, there's when you have a store or a restaurant, your bathrooms are either rated for public use or not.
Yeah.
You can't. It's actually a rule. So the woman's legitimate by not letting the person.
It's a dumb bathroom.
All right. Let's hear.
This after a Huntington Beach mom walked into Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. Louis
C.K. just did a spit take.
Come on. No way.
Wow.
Is that the name of the place?
That's why we don't want to give too much away. Yeah, there's a lot of surprises in this story. A lot of surprises.
My daughter left truffles all over the floor.
Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory. Yuck.
Just let her drop one on the wax paper next to the other ones.
Right.
Let Lucy wrap it up after.
Yeah. Cool, no.
This after a Huntington Beach mom walked into Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory last Thursday.
She was carrying the child and she came running over here and she's saying, my 4-year-old, she has diarrhea. She needs to go to the bathroom.
My 4-year-old. What is it with saying my 4-year-old twice?
Probably so they would know it wasn't for her. Right.
Yeah.
I get it.
No, she had diarrhea. It's not her kid.
Oh, how great is this?
All right, go ahead.
Chocolate Factory.
Diarrhea. It's the best day of my life.
This is fantastic.
Cha-cha-cha.
Over here and she's saying, my 4-year-old, she has diarrhea. She needs to go to the bathroom.
Owner Bonnie Overturf wasn't there at the time. She says her employee instructed the mother to go to the public restrooms around the corner, a policy Overturf has advised all employees to follow.
Per health department regulation, no person not working with the food can come
they have diarrhea
and be that close to the food.
But on a blog, the mother wrote, I beg them to have a heart, that she was only 5. But by that time, she had lost it all over herself and me.
I beg you, don't have a heart. Have a brain, idiot. The bathroom's around the corner.
It's around the corner. Just
You're
go.
in a mall. There's bathrooms around the corner. You don't
Stop
go into
arguing.
a store. If you're in a mall, you don't go into the chocolate store to use the bathroom.
The Rocky Mountain Chocolate Factory.
No, moron.
I don't. You know what?
You gotta let the mother use the dumb bathroom.
I hate these.
Yeah.
They're scum. Just the way they would make, knowing it's a little kid and they couldn't give the kid a break. It's like, so what? The mother's stupid. You're gonna make the kid pay? That store sucks.
I don't know,
hate
man.
kids.
Well, probably it's not. It's like a bathroom that's behind the counter. It's like
it sounded like it was in a place where it's too close to the Rocky Mountain chocolate, and you don't want a little kid.
I guess it just touches a nerve with me because I hate the mother. I hate most American parents are just so stupid.
Right.
They don't make the slightest effort.
I'm so
to get
happy.
ahead of things with your kid.
So
you
happy
ask,
she
you
was
ask your
exploded
kid,
on.
and when you're out with your kid, you ask him every 20 minutes or so, you got to go? Do you have to go?
Yeah, but I'm with Jimmy, man. You walk around New York, you need a bathroom every once in a while, and there's a bunch of these scums. They won't let you use their bathroom. Like, you have to buy something, so then you're sitting there buying dumb gum so you could use their stupid, turlet.
But look, I've pulled over with my kid at a gas station or something or a restaurant, and they'll go, you can't use the bathroom. And I do get mad.
Yeah.
But you're responsible for your kid's anus and urethra and what emits from there on.
Well, so they didn't let you use it?
Yeah, that's happening to me before.
Why do they lock the bathrooms at gas stations? Does anyone know the answer to that question?
Comedian Frank D'Amico had a funny joke. Are they afraid someone's going to break in and clean it?
This made me laugh. Here's the last part of the story. This is what the mother wants everyone to do because of what happened.
Had I been there, yes, I probably would have allowed her to go in the back because I am a mother and I understand that.
The mother says she ran into the theater next door to clean her daughter up. So far, over 100,000 people have viewed her blog, where she encourages others to boycott all Rocky Mountain chocolate
I hate her.
Nope. I don't hate her. I love her. I'll tell you why.
I hate her.
It's not.
She's sitting. This is what I see. See, I'm a parent, so this is what I see now. She's sitting there, starting a blog and a website. Yeah. And her kids, Mommy, shut up!
Shut up! I'm doing my blog.
I'm making a website because you pooped your pants on my body. Mommy, I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Shut up! I'm blogging about your diarrhea that came out of your anus.
No,
sorry.
It was funny, but
sorry.
It's all right.
Here's what it is.
It's so true. No, he's right. This woman is now. She has this purpose.
Yeah, no, it's doing everything to avoid being any kind of a parent.
You get so sick and tired because
people enjoy being angry, especially from a what about the kids angle.
Yeah,
but I don't
it's
care
just
about
people
kids,
going,
and I'm
how awful. It's okay for single people to do stuff like this, but when you have kids, you just roll with the punches. I mean, she's being stupid. And also, I don't know, I mean, I wasn't there, but the timing of the story sounds like she ran in. I mean, this is what it sounds like. She went, oh, help! I'm going to sue you now.
Yeah.
It was like, help! Oh, man, we don't allow this place. Please, could you just... Oh, I'm going to go do a blog.
It sounds like even if she let her use the bathroom, the kid was going to lose it
would
before
not
they
have made it.
Yeah.
She probably would have had diarrhea on top of the chocolate.
Yeah.
I think there's a good shot.
Good chance.
If the diarrhea got on the mother, so the kid was probably wearing a dress.
Oh, God.
Wow. That means the mother got diarrhea on her, according to this story.
Yeah.
So a little girl had like this skirt which looked like an upside down funnel. She was like a diarrhea dispenser. She came in with holding a kid in her arms saying, "Can I please splurge diarrhea all over your food? Can I hand her to you over the counter so that the diarrhea just
goes all over your Rocky Mountain chocolate?"
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what else we got here.
Urges others to boycott all Rocky Mountain chocolate factories.
On the mother's end, what a sad thing. Here you have a child and we have an emergency, and where can I go? If I was a mother and I had to go and take my child somewhere, and am I going to have a door closed on me because I'm having a problem?
Overturf tells me she apologized to the mother. She's also contacted police because of the anonymous threats. We tried to contact the mother today, but couldn't reach her.
Yeah, because she was too busy blogging.
Yep.
I live in New York City, and it's okay there. I live in a nice building. I never lived in a nice place before. When I was growing up, I had no money. I mean, my mom didn't matter. I was a child. But I'm not used to it because it's nice. There's like a pretty courtyard with flowers and a fountain with little marble boys pissing. I don't know. What is it with fountains? Like, all fountain sculptors are pedophiles, basically. You can't get a fountain made without... Can you make me a fountain? Yes, I'll get started right away. Oh, yes! Yes! It's finished! And it's just little boys pissing on the face of a Greek god that looks like him a lot. It's piss on me forever! Anyway, there's one of those in the courtyard of my building. And my first week in the building about a year ago, I went down to the courtyard for the first time. And I didn't look too good, you know? It was a Sunday morning. That's my least presentable hour. There's a lot of, just stains, just like, food and me and whatever. And so I'm sitting there. So, shut up. Oh. Anyway, so there I was. I'm sitting on the stone bench of this courtyard and feeling a little out of place. There's these fancy doormen and stuff. And then there's this guy looking at me. I notice he's looking at me from across the courtyard. And he's all spiffy looking. He's got brown shoes and he's looking at me like, I could tell he was thinking I don't live in the building. He thinks I just wandered in off the street and sat in the courtyard. And I could tell he's thinking of coming over and dealing with me on his own. And I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, please do that. Yes, please, come on. And I'm trying to look even more gross. And I'm like pulling up my shirt. And then I see him go, oh, no, that's not going to do at all. And he comes over to me. And I'm like, I'm so excited to have this thing. The confrontation where I'm not wrong at all. And he thinks I am. So he comes over, says, excuse me, do you live in this building? And I said, no. Because why not start there? I said, no. He goes, well, then what are you doing here? And I said, I just need to rest. I'm having a hard time. He says, this is private property. And I said, well, I don't really believe in that. Just the worst things I could say from his point of view is basically all the things I was saying. And he goes, well, if you don't leave, I'm going to talk to the doorman. I was like, can I just stay like 5 more hours? So he's, no, and he goes over to the doorman. And I see him talking about me to the doorman like this. And then I see the doorman going, oh, no, that guy lives here. That's okay. And the look on his face, it was just so, it was this beautiful cocktail of anger and confusion. It's like I had invented a new way to hurt somebody's feelings. That's how excited I was.
Martin Sheen. Oh, yeah, he was on Conan, and we did a bit with him. And I wrote a bit for Martin Sheen to do on the show, Apocalypse Now throwback bit. And so the publicist actually said he wants to hear the idea before he commits to it.
Makes sense.
So I called him on the set of Gettysburg or some movie he was making, and he was in character. He was talking to me as Robert E. Lee.
Ugh.
In character. But and I've had guys do that before. The thing is that he's talking to me as Robert E. Lee, the general, but he's discussing, like, what time his flight gets in. Like, 20th century stuff. Like, what's the... well, sir, I fly into LaGuardia, I believe.
I'll have to leave my sweet Magnolia as I catch a connecting flight.
Catch a connecting flight through DFW. and get a town call, sir.
Atlanta's burning. Why, I gotta get down there.
And take the space shuttle to...
That's hysterical.
But so then we get it. He's in the dressing room, and I'm trying to talk him into the bit because he said he was going to think about it. So I'm trying to talk him into the bit, and me and two producers are talking to him, and then this little kid walks by at the door of his dressing room, and he goes, "That was one of God's little miracles that just walked by our door, gentlemen." He's being like the president or something. I don't know what the point of that was.
The West Wing kind of.
Yeah, it was one of God's little miracles. Just walk by our door, gentlemen.
Without any sarcasm.
No.
All right.
And we're like
sarcasm. That's funny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really funny.
And I'm still just trying to talk him into doing my bits. So I'm like, oh yeah, I know. I love the children.
Well, does the kid have a hanger on his head? Then maybe he's right.
Little hanger hooked lip, like all jerked up. I have 2 children, and I still think that was a lot of crap.
Yeah.
I still hate him for it.
That makes my head itch when I hear that story.
Oh, God. Yes. Miracle? Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey, what's the miracle?
Both of your drug-taking miracles.
I aimed, I hit it, she came out. Wow.
Ugh. Ever did the bit?
What? He did the bit. He actually nailed it. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
It was just a bit we did called a two-way mirror in the dressing room. We pretended we had two-way mirrors.
Oh, okay.
So we catch them doing weird things. And he was shaving, and he cuts himself shaving, and then he goes into the spiral, Apocalypse Now, Saigon dressing room thing.
Yeah, where he's just
starts going bananas.
Himself against walls.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
John Grisham is on Good Morning America with a book called The Associate. And I love it. What was that one he wrote about the young lawyer conflict? I'd like to spit warm tea in his face. Shut up with lawyers.
How about another concept?
There's a young lawyer, and he's up against it.
Something.
Yeah.
And he's
because he was
case.
because to prove his father was. Wasn't there a time where Tom Cruise, every movie he did was a guy who had to have something to prove because his dad was...
Of course, because his dad was...
Every single one, the car racing, the lawyer, and the pilot.
Yeah.
All three were a guy who, a lot of talent, but real self-destructive because his dad was a real...
I flew at your dad. Yeah. Let me tell you what happened.
Let me tell you what really happened.
It's classified. Now let's go play homosexual volleyball with no shirts on.
Few Good Men, too.
What?
Few Good Men, too.
Yeah, that's the one I said because he's a lawyer. He's an idiot.
Sorry,
Stupid idiot.
I didn't catch
That's the
it.
one I meant.
I'm sorry.
I meant Cocktail.
Right.
Where you played a lawyer in Cocktail, didn't he?
His father was the best bartender there was.
Wow, all right. Right there is one of
bottles like crazy.
One of God's little flubs, gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Ooh.
How did you react to that? Did you make a noise?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. Because I just really wanted him to do my little dumb little bit.
Of course.
Which I can't imagine. I can't fathom the motivation I had to do that job. Now that I'm 41 and I do as little as possible.
Amazing.
Just waiting to die.
Talk Martin Sheen into doing your bit.
Mm-hmm.
You got to not only write the friggin' bit and everything, but then sell it to the guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much work.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's horrible.
And then you got to listen to dribble like God's little miracle.
There were guys who I tried to, like, what's his name? Rip Torn, is that his name? From
there's a Rip Taylor and
Rip Taylor. I don't know which one he is.
One's legit, one's a queer.
Yeah. Literally confetti throwing queer.
Yes.
Literally. With no hyperbole.
No other way to look at it, right?
It's literally on his business card.
Oh, I see what's going on here.
Betting throwing queer.
That's funny.
You say that without the slightest malice.
No!
He would answer to it without flinching. I think it's Rip Torn that was on the Larry Sanders Show.
Oh, yeah, that's Rip Torn. He loves his drink.
Yes, and he showed up to do a bit that we had, and he had funny teeth. He wanted to put in funny teeth.
He wanted to.
Yeah, he said, I want to just put the funny teeth in and make funny noises. I'm like, well, we have a bit written.
What?
Yeah. And he was hammered. He smelled like booze.
Oh, really?
And I'm talking to him. I'm all 24 years old. I don't even understand what he is. And I just know he's famous. I didn't even watch the show at the time. And I'm like, will you do this bit? And he goes, well, I want to put in the funny teeth. I got these funny teeth. I'm like, well, this bit, we really prepared it. It's probably going to be really good if you do that instead. Well, I think my teeth are funny.
Oh, no.
I'm like, well, I'm not sure how the teeth... And he goes, they never give me this kind of trouble on the Larry Sanders Show. I get to do what I want there. And I go, yeah, go ahead and put the teeth in. Do whatever you want. We'll cut to you, and you do whatever you want with those teeth, buddy. And I thought, I'm letting this guy just hang out to dry on his own because I don't care anymore.
Right.
And then he did it, and it killed, and it was really funny.
Oh, really?
I don't even remember what it was.
He knew what he was doing?
Yeah, he did.
You gave him the rope to hang himself with.
Yeah. And he did.
And he lassoed a redheaded punk with it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was so hoping for a good ending there.
No, sorry.
Punk
Oh, well.
kid.
Yeah.
I done.
I have been dating recently. Dating's not fun. Dating's horrible. Nobody wants to date. Even if you meet somebody and you really want to go out with them and they say yes, you're excited in that moment. But the day of the date, you're like, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to do this. Every time I'm ringing a doorbell to pick a woman up, I'm like, I hope she's dead in there. I really do. I hope something awful happened. I don't want to sit in a place and breathe unevenly for 3 hours and just sweating where your body is folded and just, You ever have a date that goes well? It's like good from the beginning. You're like, you get a little laugh at the beginning, hi, ha, ha, something funny, and they both laugh. Feels good. You see, you agree on stuff. When you don't agree, you laugh about it. You're even able to be quiet a little bit while you're eating, and it's nice, feels comfortable. And then you drop them off, and you're like, I hope I see you again. And she says, I hope so too. And you feel like, this is something new in my life. This is wonderful. Then you go home, and your wife is like, where were you all night? You know, and you're just fucking... But I'm older now. I'm divorced, and I still date mostly women who are younger than me recently, because that's who looks better. No, it's true. But I don't like I've always been with women my age or older. I was married to a woman a year older than me for 10 years, and that's always been the way there's some guys that have to be with younger women. There's cultures that believe the man should be much older. Like there's religions that have like a formula, like take the man's age and subtract 10, and then whatever else you have to do to get to 12. Just solve for 12. But I didn't suddenly get interested in younger women. What happened was I got older, and they got interested in me, because younger women like older guys. They just do this. The other part, nobody says. I don't do anything to get younger women. I just stand there like this, and they see me, and they're like, that would be so weird to fuck that old guy. And then we get blamed. The older guy always gets blamed. You see an older man with a young woman, everybody's like, that guy's a pervert. No, she's a pervert. He's normal. He likes pretty women. She likes that. What the fuck is wrong with her? And they're weird. I was having sex with this woman, and she was about 35, and we're in bed. She starts calling me daddy. I was like, please don't, young lady. Please don't do that. She said, why does it make you uncomfortable when I call you daddy during sex? Is it because you have daughters? I said, no. It makes me uncomfortable because I have a father. And I used to call him daddy when he fucked me. By the way, thanks for laughing at me because I got fucked by my dad. I was not laughing at the time. Because I was coming. Because he fucked me good. My daddy fucked me so good. It's not his fault. I made him do it. I was such a brat. I was 10. I was like, Daddy, fuck me! The poor guy, he's like, I know I'm spoiling this child, but I can't say no. Thank you very much for coming. I hope that you enjoyed the show. Thank you for coming. We get all safe. Thank you. Good night.
I don't think life is that important.
It's just not. It is not. People get too excited about life. Oh, life, fuck you. It's not that. Make a list of every shitty thing ever that's in life. Life is okay. I like life. I like it. I don't need it. I'd be fine without it. I like life, though. I do. You know how much I like life? I have never killed myself. That's how much I like it. That's exactly how much I like it, with a razor-thin margin. I like it precisely enough to not kill myself. It's an option, though. It's totally an option. I mean, I'm 49. I have 2 kids. I've flipped through the brochure a few times. I've thought of killing myself just to win an argument. You're not supposed to talk about suicide. Even to your shrink. You ever go to a shrink and they're like, have you had thoughts of suicide? And you're like, no, because if I say yes, you'll press a button and folks will run in and hold them down. But you should be able to talk about it. The whole world is just made of people who didn't kill themselves today. That's who's here. Is all of us that went, okay, I'll fucking keep doing it. It's just, because it's an interesting thing about life. Life can get very difficult, very sad, very upsetting, but you don't have to do it. You really don't have to do it. You don't have to do anything. You never have to do anything because you can kill yourself. If they send you a letter from motor vehicles, you have to come in and, no, I don't. I'll kill myself. You can do that. You can do that once. But you can do it. And it's interesting because even when life gets bad, people generally choose it over nothing. Even the worst versions of life. Even a shitty, shitty life is worth living, apparently. Because folks are living the fuck out of them. You ever seen somebody and you're like, he should kill himself. Why didn't he not? That dude. You ever been driving and you look in the next car and you're like, oh shit. I wish I hadn't looked in that car. That was difficult to glance at, let alone being it. Just a guy in a tan car. Nobody chooses tan. Nobody picks tan for their car. They give you tan. Is that mine? Yeah, it's yours, fucking loser. Made it tan. They shouldn't even make tan cars. It's mean to make them. You look over, you see a guy in a tan car with just dents all over it and a garbage bag for a window. What is holding up his suicide? What is delaying it? What is keeping him from stopping being that? And what would it take? What would it take? What would it take? Both windows are garbage bags? Is that... Seriously, do you know how much misery is involved in a garbage bag for a window? Do you know how many separate moments of shit misery? I canceled my insurance. Broke my window. Duct tape. Here's the truth. Running away will not solve your problems. That's totally true. But killing yourself solves all your problems. It actually does. It even solves world problems. For you. What about ISIS? Kill yourself. Then they'll never get you. Seriously, if everybody who's afraid of ISIS kills themselves right now, then ISIS loses. Because they live in a world of people that don't give a shit. We're gonna cut his head off. Okay. It's not fun now. I think the worst part of being beheaded
The worst thing about being beheaded is that you look really dumb right after. That's the worst part. They go like that, and you're like, just that's fucking dopey. I don't think they like beheading bald people because they can't do this thing. That's the best part. They gotta go like this. It's not as cool. So just shave the top of your head and you won't have to worry about it.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's so weird.
Hey, 2 eyes, 2 lenses.
Jimmy,
stop leaning, Roland.
You just missed Jimmy's boner. We're trying to figure out why you got a boner.
I'm looking at that chick.
That's what it. I thought you had it before that.
No, I just got that.
Wow,
I got like a half a rod.
You got an erection?
Half a rod. Not a full one, but I bent it so it looks more presentable.
There's a girl from CNBC that looks really hot.
And so he got a boner
and Jimmy got a
girl
boner
on a monitor?
from glancing at the TV screen.
I was poking it a little bit, and sometimes when I poke it, it responds.
Sure.
It wakes up for the day.
Yeah, it becomes turgid.
You're poking it for?
Why wouldn't you?
I remember you pissed in my oatmeal one morning, right here at this counter. You took out your dick and pissed into my oatmeal.
Do you remember this, Jimmy?
Yeah.
I don't remember, no.
You don't remember that one?
Did I really do that? Oh,
Yep.
good for me.
About 2 ounces.
Yay me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't remember doing that. Well, how are you, Lou?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Oh, that's interesting.
I have an apnea. No, I have an apnea mask. It's not working out yet, but I'm getting there.
You have a what?
Sleep apnea mask.
Sleep apnea? You sleep with one of those masks?
Show Louie the picture.
Well,
see, I thought somebody told me I should get one of those.
They probably meant just to walk around with.
How's your kid doing?
Good.
Good. How old now?
2.
Oh my God!
Just
Is that
turned
your
2.
kid? Oh, what happened? No.
Yeah.
Usually somebody shows you a picture while you're asking about a kid.
But Jimmy,
that's really fucking gross. That's disgusting. That's you at sleep time?
Yes. Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, you don't have to do that.
I do. I wake up a lot. I'm always tired.
But it also pumps air in his face so fast that his lips go.
Yeah, well, no, what happens is
that's how he woke up last night.
That chin strap at the bottom holds my mouth together so the air doesn't blow out my mouth. But sometimes, like, the air is so strong, it's like, I woke up, I swear to this. It's fucking humiliating. What's her name? She's fucking lovely.
Are you filling up again?
No, I won't fill up now because Louie's too close to me.
How many hours sleep did you get with the new
about an hour
accessories?
About an hour. Oh, fuck. She with a guy.
You only did an hour?
I think that would put too much pressure on me to sleep. You know?
You get used to it, though. It's like, I'm just doing it.
How do you roll around in bed without choking yourself?
No, it's okay. It's a long tube. And it's a little uncomfortable.
Is it like, do they put pure oxygen in there?
No, it's just air. You go through, there's a humidifier in it with distilled water.
Ooh,
and
that sounds good, though.
It is.
I always feel like I'm breathing in dry air in New York City.
My throat's not dry at all.
Yeah,
in case anybody wants to know my throat moisture ratio, it's pretty good.
I wake up with a dry throat every morning from the stupid New York City air.
Not me.
Because everyone has to keep their heat on still. The fuck? It's almost
my
June.
building's still the heat
Right?
blasts if it's 60 degrees.
I didn't even turn. I turned on my heat twice this winter.
I had it one day this year where I had the AC on fighting the heat.
Yeah, that's what I do.
AC and heat on at the same
We have
time.
the AC on during the winter because everyone heats up their apartments and all the heat fucking rises.
I do not like that whole, common heat thing where it's like, oh, we turned it on for the whole building.
Yeah,
like, no,
that's a drag.
I know, I don't get that.
Because you don't know when it comes on and then when it shuts off.
We have old radiators where I reach in, when there's like 8 dead mice around it.
Yeah.
Have you seen mice in it?
There's quite a few dead mice around my radiator, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a lot of dead mice.
We had Train in here.
Yeah.
And they were talking about the faggots.
What is that?
Train is a great band.
Oh, yeah,
great
I love
band.
them.
They love you. They love you. That's what I'm getting at.
Me too, totally.
They got a new CD out called California 37. They came in, performed a couple songs, and then they did Ramble On by Zeppelin. It was amazing. But the first thing they said, they recognized Jimmy from your show, the faggot scene. They're like, it was the most amazing scene.
Yeah, people like that.
But he said it's the most amazing fucking scene he's ever seen on TV.
Oh, that's nice.
Cool.
Faggot scene is what
nice
people...
coming from
I call
them.
it the faggot scene. I know. I call it the faggot scene. I don't know how else.
No, you're right. That's what it is.
Faggot scene.
Yeah, that's what they say that about every scene I do.
Yeah. But they gave you massive props.
That's nice to know that.
And then they got mad at Slash. It's been a long day, Will.
They got mad at Slash,
and I wasn't allowed back in the studio. It was a whole thing.
Well, Slash's people really.
We're a little intense today.
Was Slash here?
Yeah.
Is it his band or something?
No.
No, okay,
I know,
sorry.
it's two different
But they
bands.
wanted to take a
Okay, so
picture with
Slash-
Slash.
What?
They wanted to take a picture with Slash. They were leaving when Slash was coming in.
And he wouldn't take it?
No. No.
Well, you know, he's like, it's like the president and then Slash, right? It's like...
Yeah, I think that's how they think.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
The guy from that band?
That seems to be the
that's
case.
not together for a long time?
Guns N'
Right. Out
Roses.
of 3 good hits? Really? Slash?
He's a pretty legendary guy. He's a legendary guy.
But you need to tell me that.
Yeah.
I don't know what I mean.
You weren't a Guns N' Roses guy?
No, I like Guns N' Roses. They were good.
Just the basic songs that you heard on the
But,
radio?
you know, I don't know. I don't take pictures with people either, so
You never
I'm not
do,
a big
right? Never
shot.
did?
I'm not a big shot. I stopped.
When you got real famous?
Yeah, because it's everybody wants one. And I actually like meeting people. I like when people come up to me and say hello and I like your show. I find that I'm very grateful.
Yeah.
And I like to talk to them. But then I found I was shrinking away from people because I really hate taking a picture with a person.
Oh,
That's
you
just a
stopped taking it
moment I
with
don't
fans?
like. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't do it. So now I'm able
wow.
to meet people. I say to them, no, I won't take a picture, and they get a kind of a funny look. And I shake their hand and I say, what's your name, though, and where are you from? And I talk to them.
Oh, but the whole time they're just going, fucking
That's
asshole.
my picture. Yeah, they don't really want to meet you.
Oh, this is great.
They want to put it on their Facebook.
So now instead of fucking
You're killing them. You're
instead of
killing
having
them.
a picture to show people, I have a story.
Right.
So then
I'll write out my
Louis
story
shook
on
my
Facebook.
hand and it's like
I
you
don't
want
have
to
a
show him a
picture.
picture.
Louis asked my name, and I
It's not my
told
job
him.
to make those fucking people happy.
That's
I don't care. You can't get everything you want.
Yeah.
You know? Get every fucking single
I gotta
thing you
agree
want.
with you.
Oh, that would drive Jimmy nuts.
Oh,
You can't get a picture with somebody?
And then they make you talk to them for a minute.
I wouldn't mind, but then I would think that I was building a relationship, and like, look, we do the picture at the end.
Some people do that. Like after I've talked to them for a bit, they're like, all right.
Like
anyway,
now-
so now can we have the picture? And I go, no, we still can't have the picture.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's just what you don't like taking pictures.
I don't like that moment. I don't like living that moment. And because I'm asked a few times a day, I don't care if
You
I
don't
sound
like
like
the
an
arm
asshole.
around with the smile?
I don't like it. But I like talking to them. So I separated the two things
I
out
don't
from
like
each
either.
other.
I don't think you like talking to
I
them.
don't like
You couldn't.
talking.
How about
No, I do. I
How
actually
about
like
you do
it.
both?
Yeah, I'll do the picture.
Yeah, and
with
a little
no
story.
talk.
And a little story time.
Yeah, how about this? No words.
Yeah.
A little story time and a picture.
Photo, leave,
Right.
no words.
Yeah.
And no touching.
I don't mind a little touching.
I don't mind. I don't know what this whole thing about the arm around guys
Yeah.
have. Where'd that come
Where'd
from?
you become a person that gets to put your arm around me?
I don't put my arm around people I've known for fucking
that's
years.
the thing.
And I'm doing it to some guy, hey, can we get a picture?
Well, because when you stand there, it just looks weird.
Whatever it is, we're
You got to do
standing
something
there.
with your arms. They're just
No,
kind of
you don't.
flopping around.
I told you Seinfeld said that to somebody at the cellar. I saw him. It was.
That's great.
He was standing waiting to walk out the cellar door. And he had his hands by, and some Israeli guy went to, and he goes, "We don't know each other. We don't need to touch." It was very awkward and beautifully honest.
That's great, man.
You're in the paper today. Are
Me?
You?
I am?
Yes.
What did I do?
You didn't do anything bad, Louis C.K. Are you offering an audio version of your Beacon show or something?
Yeah.
That was in the paper today.
Yeah, if people bought the Beacon special, they can go. It's already there for free. Like they can, if you bought it, then it's like added to your download account.
Fuck, is that nice of you?
And then, if you buy one, you get a new one. And the reason I'm doing it partly is because there's new stuff on there. There's a new CD called, audio special.
Right.
Live at the Carnegie Hall.
Right.
So, the audio version of Beacon, I wanted to offer it anyway. Carnegie Hall.
Right.
So, the audio version of Beacon, I wanted to offer it anyway. It's no big deal. I wasn't going to charge for it, but then people come and then maybe they buy the new one.
That's a
And
very
also
good idea.
Shameless, my first HBO special.
Yeah.
That's also an audio version of that. I went to HBO and asked them if I could sell it, and they said, we don't care. So I give them half of it, but it's selling pretty good.
Well, that means
Shameless.
they cared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they
means
get
they
money.
cared.
They get money that nobody was getting.
Right, I hear you.
So
how'd you figure all that out? Did you have someone come to you? You're doing so many things differently.
Well,
did you always know this, and you just?
It's because I'm curious.
Jimmy,
What's happened?
No, I just wanted to answer
Jimmy's
I
trying to
know,
answer
but
all the questions.
I really don't know.
Did you always know you wanted to do things differently, and you just had to figure it out?
Well, I'm a very curious person, so I like to. What is he doing? He's doing something.
I'm really not. I swear to God, when you said I'm very curious, I just wanted to go, are you bi-curious?
Jimmy's kidding today. What made you so...
I'm overly tired.
What? Oh, that's why? Yeah, when Jimmy's overly tired.
So that mask is really helping that.
Yeah, no, it's a fucking torture, Jimmy.
I would rather die if I wouldn't be fucking getting an iron lung every night.
Because everyone's now looking at you. But you always...
Well, I like to do... I'm very curious about how, like, whenever I'm presented with a new thing, like, now you can put out a special. I'm like, well, how does it work? I'm interested in how all that works.
Okay.
So, like, I'm selling all my tickets for this. I'm going on tour this fall, and I'm selling all the tickets on my website. Because I got curious, like, how does that work? Instead of just going, okay, let those guys that do that do it. And then I get emails from people saying, I was charged $25 for whatever it is for ticket fees.
Right.
When you buy a Ticketmaster ticket and StubHub has an ad on the back of the ticket, So I got curious about that, so I'm selling all the tickets on my website, and there's going to be no ticket charges.
That's great, but now I got two more questions for you. Is there any backlash because you're doing business differently and cutting out a lot of people?
Well, I'm not doing it aggressively against anybody. I'm just offering it.
Some of these venues,
just being an American and offering an alternative.
No, I understand that, but some of these venues are connected to the ticket.
They all are. Well, a lot of them are.
And they're cool so far.
It took a really long... No, we didn't use those venues. It took a lot of work. We had to go to every city in America to find a venue that would
do it your way,
that would let us use our own ticketing service.
They're going to get worked over one of these days.
And we get the emails from the people who buy the tickets.
Right.
I get those.
Gotcha.
So those are the Glengarry leads. Those are good leads.
I remember you talking about that last time.
Where are my good leads?
Yeah. So that's... but anyway, I don't know what's going to... My mom said that someone's going to kill you. My mom said someone's going to take you.
That's great, though.
But it's fun. It's so fun to do it this way. It really is. Like, every city, we found out, like, a weird venue in some cities that had never done comedy. And a lot of venues have a locked deal with Ticketmaster. Live Nation owns a lot of venues. And I don't have any problem with these companies. I've done business with them for years. Live Nation has promoted a lot of shows that I've done. MSG has a Ticketmaster deal. I fucking love Madison Square Garden, and I play the Beacon. That's an MSG room. But I'm just going to try something different. I'm going to try. I want to bring the price down for people because there's still a recession, and it takes more work for me. Like, in some places, I have to park and do more shows to accomplish this.
Right.
But the end result is everybody's paying literally half of what they would have paid.
Right.
I'm trying to keep the tickets at $35, no fee. That's the
goal.
That's the goal. And then I end up making a decent amount of money. I just have to we had to work harder at structuring the deals with each venue.
And the last question, then we can move on to other shit.
Yeah.
Are you happy that other guys are following you down this road?
I don't know how they're doing. I mean, a couple of guys have done the video.
Jim Gaffigan.
I don't know how they did. I don't know. But
But are you happy that you started this?
Sure.
Because you knew other people were going to copy it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're cool with all
Dude,
that.
you want to
Any
be
good idea is worth,
Right.
That's one of the 100 most influential people in the fucking...
That's why I want to talk to
dude.
him about this shit.
That's amazing that you changed things that much.
It's really fun to study it and to get to be the person that gets the cost report instead of just reading about it. To me, that's why I do it. Because I'm curious, and it doesn't, I figured the loss would be worth it, and again, the gain would be really good. They're putting the new thing on the site that I put in,
right?
Because I have about 220,000 people that have subscribed to my email. And you had to aggressively say you wanted it. I opt you out automatically.
Oh, see? A lot of people don't do that.
No, they don't. The yes is always pre-checked. So I pre-check no. And then, so if you said yes, that's a strong yes. That means you want to hear from me. So I figured I've got 220,000 people. I put a new audio CD out. I give everybody an email with a buy this for $5 button. And I told myself easily half of them. There's no way I'm not getting 100,000 sales immediately. So I got about 1,000 out of the 220,000, and 5,000 people in 2 minutes dropped the list. They all opted out.
Oh, shit.
My email list went from 220,000
I wonder why
to 215, like in a second.
What do they want, jokes?
Yeah, they're just like, fuck you. They heard from me once, and I don't abuse it. Like, I don't write to them and bother them. One time. 6 months after
fuck this spam and shit.
Fuck off from my fucking email.
Were you mad or no?
What? No, I
He probably
understand.
laughed at it.
No, it was great. And the CDs are doing well, the new things. They're doing really well. Not nearly as well as the Beacon Theater thing went.
Right.
I don't know that anything will ever do that well. But also, I put those out there to keep the shop open, just to keep stuff going out. We'll see how the tickets do. That's going to be the big test.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have that Ticketmaster blast.
Yeah.
Right. It'll be a hot item. You have enough people on Twitter.
Yeah, I think Louis.
It'll be a hot item.
Item, yeah.
Louis got a few bucks now.
That's smart, though, man.
Got a little bit of money.
You
I'd have more if I did things differently. The more traditionally, I'd have more money.
Right. But in the end, this is really going to work out.
I think it might.
Did you treat yourself now that you have a lot more money?
Sure. I got a really nice car. And
what kind of car you got?
I got a car that I got in this room. I actually should give you guys, I should thank you for the car that I drive.
What is
interesting?
Because I got it last year. It was before this stuff, really.
Oh, is it a Ford AIDS?
It's a Ford AIDS hybrid. No, I was my lease. I had an Infiniti and my lease was up, and I was thinking of buying a car. And then I put a show up at the Borgata, and it sold out really quickly. And it was a big. It was more money than I'd ever been offered for one show before. And then it sold out, so I said, "Let's do another one." And the Borgata didn't want to. They thought it was a risk. So I told them, put it on sale, and I won't. And you can pay me, like, you don't have to guarantee the money, you know? I told them, pay me how many tickets I sell. So if there's only 100 people, don't pay me.
Wow.
And then I came here to promote it, and Rumsfeld was on the phone.
Oh, right.
And I came here explicitly to cause trouble and sell tickets. And I asked you guys first if I could talk to Rumsfeld,
Yes,
and you let
did,
me. And so if you remember, I kept telling Rumsfeld, like at one point he said, "Who is this guy?" And I said, "I'm at the Borgata. We had just added a show," and I kept mentioning the Borgata. And we sold out. That thing went viral, and we sold out in 2 days.
Wow.
And I took the money from that show, and I bought the car outright with the money.
What was the car? You don't want to say?
Well, I don't want to tell people what I drive.
Fair enough.
It's nice, though.
Nice.
It is nice.
It's a fucking nice car.
Nice car.
Yeah. And I own it completely. I've never in my life. I grew up pretty poor.
Right.
I never owned a car outright.
You just went with
except for life. I grew up pretty poor.
Right.
I never owned a car outright.
You just went with
except for
cash.
the Datsun B210 was the last car I owned outright.
Right.
And I bought this
You
thing.
couldn't lease it? Did you not want to lease it?
I didn't want to. I just wanted to own it and have it be mine.
I buy my cars cash.
Oh, I
one
lease.
thing I do.
I
Fuck
lease and
that.
give it back.
Cash.
Yeah.
And then I don't do enough miles.
No, I pass it on to somebody else, and then I get another one.
No,
That's what
I
do.
give it back
That's
and
what
get
I
a new
used
one
to
for
do,
myself.
but I really wanted this.
But they're
thing.
making that a pain in the ass now, making the person you sell it to, pay the taxes. It's a whole nightmare now. You used to be able to just say, "Here, give me $1. This
God
car's
forbid
yours."
something goes from one person to another without them shoving their hand in
That's
there.
what I didn't want to do. Though. You know
It
what,
made
though?
it more complicated to do that.
I bought this car with no bank loan, no lease, nothing.
Yeah.
And I thought that's as simple as it gets. I'm buying a car.
Yeah.
And they
anything
put
else.
me on like 20. I get phone calls all the time now from marketers, from the fucking guys who I bought the
really?
car from.
Wow.
Because, hey, this guy's got some
Fucking
cash.
Make me, yeah. So
Hey,
now,
why don't we call him up?
So was the Rumsfeld one of those steps in your career that pushed you to that next
definitely
level?
was a nice, that was a nice thing.
Yeah.
It was any viral video goes to people that don't know who you are.
Well, some of your videos online are just
Some of them go
millions
out,
and millions of views.
Once in a while. Not nearly as much, though, as like some girl talking about oral sex, and she didn't never do it before.
Yeah, I know. She has braces.
I just think it would be weird. It's like fucking 600 million hits.
We're just pigs.
Yes,
we're just
that's
pigs.
what. There's some girl in a tank top. Like I went to see what the top hits are once.
Right.
Like the hundreds of millions hits.
Yeah.
And some girl in a tank top who literally, like, she's a virgin and talks about sex.
Yeah, doing nothing.
Like 400, 500, like the whole country.
Yeah.
Like the population of the
Everyone
United
in the
States has
country.
seen it.
It's actually just 20 guys jerking off.
And she's saying nothing. She's not really
It's just
showing
Anthony
anything.
in a weekend.
Yeah. Wow, I got to see this
forget.
video
It
now.
was several months ago, so I don't know if it's still
I know,
up there.
but now I just got to see it. You're right. Sex sells, man. It always will. Fucking always will.
Sex and fights. People like to watch
Fights.
people get hurt.
Some getting kicked in the balls.
Teenage black girls fighting with those windmill punches.
Oh, those are great.
Got to see that.
Windmills, and their head is so far back. Like,
Yeah.
they just want to lead with their windmills. They don't want their face getting hit.
Yes.
And just pulling hair extensions
Oh,
out.
yeah.
Oh, I love all that shit.
Where my weave? It's on the street.
Right.
It's great. I love that shit.
I found a piece of weave on the streets of Cleveland
Yeah.
when we were up there.
And
Just
of
laying
course,
there.
you got the guys. Yeah, World Star Hip Hop, motherfucker! World Star Hip Hop! They just love videotaping people getting the shit beat out of them.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And people love watching it.
The national anthem should be "Oh shit."
Oh shit!
Hey, do you like hockey?
Oh shit!
I love hockey. I went to a few of the Rangers games.
Everyone tweeted me that picture. He's in the front row.
Yeah, hockey's the best spectator sport, live spectator sport ever.
You do like hockey.
I love it.
You're a Rangers.
I don't follow teams that much.
So you're not like
love being at a fucking Rangers game at MSG. That's really fun.
That picture went everywhere too because they spotted you in the fucking audience
behind the goalie.
Behind the goalie.
Yeah, because they come up right up to the fucking glass. These guys smash into each other.
Series tied 2-2.
Did you see the game last night?
Yes.
With the coaches going at it?
I did.
They're going to fight by the end of this.
Yeah, this is going to get ugly now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's time for it to be fighting.
I've never been to a hockey game. I hear it's amazing.
If you're not a hockey fan even, it's the greatest thing. Basketball, they just kind of go up and down, and everybody acts cool. Baseball has its moments. I love baseball since way back, but hockey, it's non-stop.
Yeah,
brutal.
I noticed last night you can't relax and watch the game. You're just like, it's in front of the net.
Yeah, and the brutality of the play, the regular play, not just the fighting. Yeah. I never, till I sat close, saw how many moments, like the moments that aren't on camera. Like there's a guy in the middle of the ice, and he's sort of going, "Hey, I'm open." So a guy on the other team comes up and just crushes him in the head with the stick, and it doesn't get called. And even the guy who got hit just goes, "Oh well," like he doesn't even.
It happened.
Oh, it's a legal hit.
And there were some board checks last night that were just like The move is great. They skate up real fast, spin around as they like jump and hit him with their back up against the fucking wall. It's fantastic.
Yeah. The rule is you can't leave the air. You can't get air. But they do it once in a while. They lift their skates up, so they're literally a missile.
Yeah.
Like a 300-pound missile.
And with their back, so it's like they're not even worried about their front getting hurt. They
Going to your point, hockey is it's exhausting for them to control the puck.
Yeah.
And you feel the anxiety as you watch it.
It's right there.
But they control it for 5 seconds. Oh, they don't have control anymore.
It's tension.
That's most of the game, just trying to control the fucking puck.
When that fucking puck just goes whoosh right in front of the net, and there's like no one there, like, it's right in front.
Or there's a guy right there, but he's a little off balance. It's a very clumsy game.
Yeah. It seems like there's a huge amount of skill, but there's a lot of luck that you're in the right place at the right time.
Well, it's a flow game. It's like you got a great team is one that, they can take advantage of a moment and get, that whenever there's one guy who's sort of on his skates and he's got the puck and everybody goes crazy, they're like, oh my God, there's a chance. No. God damn it.
I would just aim for the goal every time, no matter where I was. I would just try to fucking hit the goal.
It must take a lot of discipline, the guys who have
not just shoot.
I saw one guy, he had an open shot, it looked like, but he passed it to the guy behind him and crushed the defenseman in front of him. He just tackled the guy in front of him.
But you don't really have a team. You're sort of a Rangers fan?
Well, I'm from Boston, so if the Bruins are in it, I go for them. But if they're not, I've become more of a New York fan. I've been here for like 25 years, and the only people that were ever assholes to me all live in Boston. So it's I have I have bad memories.
Not much
there.
love there.
Yeah, a lot of bad Boston memories.
Who's that fucking? What's that guy on the Rangers that gave a little shot to the goalie last night? To Devils goalie.
I did not watch.
That was hilarious.
I just saw a few highlights.
And they would just did it on purpose to start shit and try to throw the Devils off the game a little bit.
Yeah.
Mike Rupp. Yeah.
I can't have either.
My favorite guy on the Rangers is that guy. Is it Burke? The guy, Boyle. He's like a thawed-out caveman. He's got this fucking blue-white skin, and he's about 7'2", it looks like. And he doesn't look fucking human. He's like Prussian or something.
Prussian.
One of those
old school guys.
Yeah.
The civilization is long gone.
Comes from another time.
Came from the Ottoman Empire.
Went to college in Mesopotamia.
He's brutal. He's one of those guys when he skates out there, you're like, all right, they're not trying to score now. This is,
every team I was digging the action last night. And the goalies were amazing. I mean, obviously Lundqvist had some issues. But it was just amazing, though.
He also has two
great
shutouts
goalies
in the series. It's only been done one at a time.
Two great goalies. Yeah, each team used to have a goon, man.
And I just have no clue how anyone used to watch this on fucking standard definition
4:3 television.
I watched it on a black and white TV when I was a kid.
I can't imagine. Now you watch it HD, widescreen, and like the camera angles are amazing. They're showing 3 different angles on the net. And it was fucking amazing to watch.
All right, this is all good, but why all of a sudden hockey? Who are you seeing?
No, it has nothing to do with
someone that likes hockey.
No, not
We've
at all.
Never, in 18 years, we've
it's
never
the only
talked
sport
hockey.
with all white people. That's why
I finally figured it out.
Why are you into hockey all of a sudden?
No,
That's
you know why? Because it's. I finally figured it out.
Why are you into hockey all of a sudden?
No,
That's confusing.
you know why? Because it's Stanley Cup and the Rangers are in it.
It's been the Stanley Cup every year this time.
Are the Rangers in the Stanley Cup?
Well, no,
there's something going on.
They're in the playoffs.
You don't want to tell us? There's something going on.
I swear, I would tell you. Well, I got nothing to hide. I would tell you. Swear.
You just decide hockey's it.
And last night people were bitching because I was watching America's Got Talent while the hockey game was on. And then when that was over, I turned on.
I'm mad. You know, it was a great hockey era. Was in the 70s when they had guys that didn't have helmets.
Oh yeah.
They made helmets mandatory, but they grandfathered in if you played without one.
Right.
So there was this era where the new young players had helmets and the old guys didn't, and they just had blood on their fucking faces, and they were just these badass old men playing with no helmet.
I think they're doing that with the shields now. I
think the shields are getting to be.
You have to wear a shield if you come in now, but there's not many at this point. But guys, not
when you
wearing
see
the fucking shield.
some of the shit that happens, you're like, how did anyone not wear a helmet?
They think goalies that didn't wear helmets.
Oh yeah, back at the original.
Glenn Hill, Kevin always talks about.
Oh my God,
which is obviously crazy. But back then, you really couldn't lift the puck that easily. That's why.
Why?
Because the sticks weren't as curved and all that shit.
You didn't have like the fucking
people were still getting hit in the head, but not as much as you
shoulder shots.
Would have assumed. They just couldn't get that puck up
Getting
high
their teeth knocked out.
And they used to have chain link fence.
Right,
above the boards.
It wasn't glass. It's
what
chain link.
What is it? MSG Classic. Every once in a while, they'll show a hockey game from like 1952.
It was just savages hanging on it.
You'll see chain link fence. They didn't, invent the plexiglass yet.
That's crazy. I never saw that.
The only sport I'll go to now is UFC, but I would like to try a hockey game.
Hockey is. You would like hockey. You don't necessarily have to sit up close, but it's kind of cool to hear them trash talk and shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's fun to go to.
Oh, that's right.
I had never been to a game, but I got invited to go because that's one of the reasons that I got interested in it this year.
Oh yeah,
because hockey nobody goes.
Right? Yeah.
you know? Like you go to a basketball
seat.
game and there's like 3 ex-presidents there and Jay-Z, 15 movie stars that don't even get on the jumbotron.
Right, yeah.
But hockey, they let me. If I go to try to get to a basketball game, I have to go get shitty high seat tickets.
Yeah.
But hockey, they're like, come on in.
Oh, Mr. Louis C.K. is joining us this evening.
I'm like the only one there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we bring your attention to the big screen. Louis C.K. is here this evening.
Well, we're into the 40s and they still have plexiglass. I'm telling you, I saw fucking.
Maybe it was only
senses or whatever. But the guy's not wearing a mask, obviously.
Did you go to the hockey game with a lady friend?
Oh, this time.
Fucking Jimmy. How are your daughters? Are they handling the new fame?
Yeah, I mean, they're not famous.
But they don't. Do they know a difference, though?
Yeah, that people come up to me on the street when I'm with them. Yeah, so that gets a little annoying.
Are they rolling their eyes?
Well, I'll be talking to my daughter, and we're having a real conversation, and someone will step between us and say, "Oh my fucking God!"
Oh my God!
And I'm like, I was just talking to her about a big moment in her life. She just got her period, you idiot.
Do you correct them and say, "Sir, I'm talking to my daughter"?
I put a finger up, like, excuse me, and they'll ignore it. It's weird. People don't give a shit. But often there is a girlfriend pulling the guy away, going, he's with his kids. And he's like, what? I just want a fucking picture.
He's cool. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Have you had any dicks turn on you? Like, people are like, what the fuck, dude?
No, not really. Not really.
That's good.
I think that only happens if you're really aggressive with people.
Right.
But mostly people. I can tell sometimes when as their faces turn away from me, I can tell them, go, what a fucking asshole. I know I disappoint some people in the world.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's true.
The idea of people going off away from me and saying that guy's an asshole, it's not the end of the world. It's okay for that to happen.
Yeah.
As long as I feel like I did the right thing. I mean, if I try to connect with a person and say hello, and that's not okay for them,
okay.
Fuck them. Or if I'm with my kids and I'm trying to finish a conversation with my daughter instead of talking to some guy, and he thinks that's shitty, and
then fuck him.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I just can't wait until your phase of getting to meet the people is over, because the more famous you get, believe me, this is there's a window on this phase of when
I'm not going to want to do it anymore.
Oh, please.
No, you're absolutely right.
But at least I talk to them, and wait till these fucking Mayberry days are over. Somebody did.
Why are they called Mayberry days?
Because it's friendly and hometowny. Hey, no picture, but let's get to know each other. Coffee or decaf?
I saw Jim, what's his name? Fucking Captain Kirk. What's his name? The original.
Oh, that's
fucking
Shatner?
Shatner. Jim William Shatner.
I know,
Jim
Kirk.
No, Jim Kirk. I saw the character. I saw James T. Kirk going into 30 Rock to do Conan. I was working there at the time and having a cigarette outside, and he was coming in, and he comes out of the town car, and a bunch of people walk up, and before anybody gets to him, he puts his hands up and says, "This is not fun anymore." And he just walks in, and they all just, their hands all drop, and they're
bummed out.
They were stunned.
That's great.
This is not fun anymore.
This is not
Good
fun
for
anymore.
him. You know how long he's been fucking dealing with that shit?
Oh, yeah.
And those fans?
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, they feel they own him.
We love him,
Yeah.
though, man. He comes in here.
He's a great.
He's great. I love him.
He's a character.
He's such a blast.
He's fucking 80 years old. He's still writing books and working. It's fucking depressing.
I like just throwing in Star Trek references, no matter what he's talking about. He gets so he's like, what do you mean? I don't remember that. Like, all right. He was trying to talk about something. I start quoting Wrath of Khan, and he's just, why?
He has to understand, though. Let's be honest.
Of course he does.
You aren't going to become an icon from T.J. Hooker.
No.
A Rescue 911. Yes. Time is of the essence. Hypothermia was setting in. It was always hypothermia on that goddamn show. Right, we get it. The Mexican fell in the river. Southern California. Southern California is always about them trying to fish Mexicans out of the river. I used to play in those riverbeds out there in California.
You did?
Yeah,
When?
yeah.
What part of your life?
Oh, my God. When I was like 13, 14, I lived out there in San Juan Capistrano where the swallows come
Really?
back. Yeah. Had a horse.
Know that.
Well,
You had a horse?
Yeah, I was
I
an equestrian guy. I had a horse. I wore like
I thought you
the
grew up in some
cowboy
little
hat.
apartment in Long Island with a shitty family.
I
At
did.
what point did you have a horse in San Juan Capistrano?
That was
the fuck is that?
That was the early part of my life, and then I went out to San Juan Capistrano, lived with my dad out there.
Yeah.
Because when my parents split up, he went out to California.
And you went with your dad?
Well, not right away. I stayed with my mom and then vacationed. It was like finally, all right, we're going to go see
Dad.
Dad.
Who said when you cried, he said you had pissy eyes?
Pissy eyes, and that I was being a faggot. Yeah, yeah.
But come out and stay with me in California, though, and I'll give you a horse.
Well, it was kind of cool because I went out there to visit, and like he gave me a horse, and it was really cool. And I was like, I had to call my mom. I was like, oh, Mom, I'm going to fucking hang out here.
Anthony and his brother went out on a bus like fucking Ratso Rizzo and John Voight.
No, that was when we went back
on
to
the way
New York.
back.
We went back to New York. My mom sent money out.
No, this is
My
great.
mom sent money out for plane tickets for me and my brother to come back, and my father cashed in the tickets and bought us bus tickets.
And then it kept the difference.
And kept the difference.
But how old were you
you
again?
Like 15.
15 and...
Yeah, 15.
I can't imagine. My parents would have
cross-country bus.
Yeah. On a Greyhound bus all the way across country. It took like fucking almost 2 weeks. They stopped. It took like fucking almost 2 weeks. They stopped everywhere. There were
Did your
bums
mother
getting
wonder
on.
why you didn't fly right home?
No. She kind of knew. When we told her, we were on a bus, she was like, fucking Joey.
Why didn't she buy an e-ticket?
What? There was no e-ticket.
Was it really 2 weeks?
It was almost 2 weeks.
That's
Like 10 days
That's
or
like a
something like that.
stagecoach.
Yeah, it was crazy. And we just met like male prostitutes that were going to Chicago, and fucking there's this chick that was going to Cheyenne, and it was just like everybody was getting on and getting off. There was an Ouzo bum that was just passed out in the back for a few cities.
That sounds cool.
And then he gets off.
That sounds kind of
not when you're 15.
Were you scared?
Yeah, I was
little
petrified.
scared, right?
I was fucking scaredy cat, pissy-eyed Anthony.
When you
petrified.
And your brother was younger or older?
He was older, so he was it was kind of good.
How old was he?
He was
17?
18 months older than me.
Fuck.
So he was 16 and change, maybe.
When you called your mom and said you were staying with Dad, was she bummed or happy?
No, she was bummed. She was like really bummed. And she could have probably pulled some custody shit.
at that point, but she didn't want to, you know. She's like, oh, let him figure this out for himself.
It's just interesting to me. Your dad was cruel to you, but he wanted you to live with him.
Yeah. And it was,
he wanted your company.
And the cruelty was part of, you know, who he was.
Yeah.
But then there was also, you know, I had the horse. I was able to drink.
Yeah. He got him laid. And he got him
me laid. That was nice.
Wow.
Like, so there were all those good. He didn't really give a flying fuck if I went to school or not. So that was pretty cool.
Wow.
And then I finally.
I get you wanted to hang out with him, and you grew up with his the brutality part, so you didn't. It wasn't like an adaptation.
No,
but the thing that fascinates me is that he treated you that way, but it wasn't a rejection of you. He was like, yeah, but stay with me, be in my life.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was.
He wanted to man you up. He was worried you were going to be a homosexual.
He didn't want me to turn into.
And he wanted to fucking keep his eye on it, so his lineage wasn't around fucking.
Right. He didn't want me being a queer.
He was worried about it.
As he said, he was worried I was going to turn queer on him.
Wow.
And you know, what are you gonna do?
Wow.
So it was all about making sure I got a lot of guns that were bought for me when I was out there. A lot of guns.
Yeah.
A lot of horseback riding and driving of dune buggies and things like that, and of getting laid and you know, all that stuff. So that I wouldn't fall into that pit of homosexuality.
Right.
That I guess he thought I was imminently, precariously perched
on the fence. What a funny thing. It's like, have this toxic, fucked up life for this age so that you won't be gay.
Yes.
Just as long as you're not gay.
Yeah.
Be a drunk, gun-toting, uneducated.
School skipping.
Yeah. and things just never change.
As long as you're not gay.
It's like,
nothing ever changed.
I'm not gay. It's like that, yeah. And meanwhile, now I hoard guns.
Yeah,
I love
dad.
drinking.
Is he still alive, your dad?
No, he was gone in like 95 around there. But it was just, you know.
Wow.
But I'm a lot more, I think, responsible than he was. That's for sure.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold a job for fucking a month, and we were always moving.
Yeah.
It was like, oh wow, we were all psyched. Oh, this nice house, and I always wondered why my mom wasn't happy that we just moved. It's like, oh, it's a nice house. Yeah, all right, put your shit in there, man. And it was like, oh, that's because in like 6 months we'll be getting thrown out of this place and moving progressively to worse and worse towns on Long Island.
Wow.
Until we ended up in like CI. Yeah. Then he finally, you know, they finally got divorced. I remember Mom giving me the old speech. She's like, okay, kids, come into the room. Now, it's not your fault.
And it was just the two of you and your brother?
Me, my brother, and my sister. My younger
how old
sister.
were you when you were the youngest?
No, my sister was the youngest.
She was
how
old when you divorced?
She was probably 8, something like that.
Yeah.
It was like 10.
That's rough.
Something
I
like
was
that.
I was 10 when my parents divorced. And I was the youngest.
I was like 10.
I found it after my mother said my dad wanted to leave, and she said you have to stay till he's 10.
Oh,
so
wow.
they stayed married for 3 miserable years, just waiting for me to turn 10. Like the 3 worst years.
As you're blowing out candles, he's putting luggage in the car.
He blows them out before he leaves in and blows them out.
He finishes the song with the horn as he's leaving.
How old are you now? Say it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Did he leave that day, or did he give you a little leeway after your 10?
I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't remember it being like that. I wish it was.
Oh, my God. That's funny.
Fuck, that's funny, though. Tragically funny.
That's great.
Wow.
Yeah. So great to laugh at something from when you were 10 to now at 44.
I know, right? Finally able
Thank
to
you,
maybe
Jimmy.
Oh, that's all right.
Muster up a chuckle.
It's like I say in my new book, The Gift of Laughter.
What a dick.
We got to go, right?
Yes.
I have shit going on.
Shit.
What's the plugs, Jimmy?
I only have one plug, and that is June 9th. I'm with Artie Lang, David Tell, and Nick DiPaolo at the Foxwoods fucking place.
Foxwoods
doing the MGM
place.
Grand Casino.
They changed the name. Nice.
What are you doing? Their comedy, you guys?
Yeah, the four of us. A little sketch thing. Table, the improv.
Yeah.
Yell at an occupation. And Louis, I texted Louis, you saved my special, but with the fucking being
bright
dark
lights.
in the room.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, was it
Fucking
better, man.
morons.
You're right, dude.
Oh, man.
You missed the freak out, though.
I freaked out, but I'm on stage. The early show, they didn't do what I said.
Yeah.
I'm watching the jib shadow go over people, and I was out of my fucking mind. ruined.
It ruins. People need to be dark and you need to be loud. In order for people to laugh without abandon, they need to be in the dark, especially when it's fucked up humor like we do.
Right.
They don't want to look around at each other. They don't want to feel like they're a spectacle with cameras on them. They want to feel like they're in the dark and they're anonymous. And you need to be loud enough that they don't feel like they're going to miss something if you're... But every fucking TV, every stupid Comedy Central stupid fucking cunts, when they do a special, they light the audience. They get pretty girls who don't laugh to sit in the front row, and then they turn the mic way down just for, it's because it makes it a little easier to mix it.
Right,
it's not that, I know that it's not that big a difference. When I went to Todd Berry's special, he did a great hour, and they had a fucking smoke machine to make it look a little cooler, and it's sitting right by the stage, and in the middle of one of his jokes, you'll hear,
oh, shit.
And it just goes off, and they're so fucking...
terrible.
But I had the same thing when I did Shameless, the first hour I did. The first show was bright as hell, and the second, between shows, I was in the truck screaming at people.
Oh, man.
And they go, if you do dark in the second show, it won't match. And I said, fuck the first show. It's garbage.
Wow, this sounds familiar.
And it
We're
did,
doing
I
the
went
second show's the whole thing now.
I
'cause
went
you
ballistic.
fucked up.
That's exactly what happened to me. And we could edit because the stage, this director told me, well, the stage won't be lit any differently. And it wasn't. And it was fucking, we mixed and matched the shows fine. And any editing we had to do was just fucking, because there was no audience to cut to.
Yeah.
Just cut on the fucking reverse shots.
It's
And it
not
was
that
fine.
hard, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
I haven't had an audience shot in 4 specials. I haven't had one audience
You
shot.
literally, when you watch me walk out, you would think I was in a room with just 5 dark heads.
Yeah,
You can't see anybody.
Well, nobody cares when they're watching. They want to watch your act.
The best part in between the two shows when you're freaking out is when you threw your shoe and it bounced in such a weird way and hit one of your guys in the face.
Hit the director. The director caught
What
it.
the director?
Yeah, I wasn't
Threw
mad.
your shoe?
Not at him. Not at him.
If I had a gun,
Threw your shoe?
Not at him. Not at
If
him.
I had a
I
gun-
want people to know that he threw it. It
Against
bounced
the
off
wall.
a garbage pail, a wall, hit a light or something, and fucking the guy.
He caught it. I've never. If I had a gun, I would have
lost
shot
his mind.
everybody and myself.
Someday we will be able to delve into the full
We did.
anger that was.
You were gone. Me and Jimmy
right.
did.
Oh, okay.
Me and
Okay.
Jimmy did. It was me and Ann were in the other room.
I had
for
never
the first
heard
time,
anything like
kinda
that in my
scared.
life. It
Kinda
was
scared.
frightening. I felt like I was back being a kid again
Well,
with
you
my
work
daddy
your
yelling.
whole life, and a whole year or whatever it takes you to get ready
Yeah.
for a thing like that. And it all comes down to that 1 hour, and then someone just ooches up the dimmer and ruins it.
And I had
Like, ruins
specifically
the
said
whole experience.
I want it dark, and they had fucked up the lighting cue. They left Lenny, the opener.
Right.
I said, if you want to get a couple audience shots, do it while Lenny's on. They said, can we do that? I'm like, okay, fine. But when I'm on, this is how
Turn
it
it
is.
down.
And they gave me the wrong lighting cue. And I should have just said, hey, can we fix this now? I should have just said it from the stage, but I was such a fucking
What about the guy with the
shitbag.
camera in the aisles?
Oh, yeah, I'm watching this.
Oh, my God.
I'm watching some fucking guy, and I said I didn't want this. Literally, there's 2 guys, one guy with a tripod. I'm watching him walk up and down, and another guy set the camera up. And you couldn't tell from watching it, but I'm thinking, I'm shooting an hour. What are you fucking doing? This is a comedy special.
Yeah.
That's what he sounded like in the other room.
Yeah.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
It's like letting a cat run across the bed during a porno shoot. It just fucking wrecks everything.
Me and Ann in the other green room, whatever.
Oh, my
and
God.
we look at each other like, well, one of us has to go in there.
I'm looking
And I went, all right, I'll give
I
it a
said,
shot.
I'm not going in
I
there.
go, I'll give it a shot.
I'm sitting in this fucking green room, and I am not fucking.
It was cinder block walls, and we could hear you.
I was,
That's how loud
I
you
was
were.
letting everybody know that I wasn't yelling at the people around me. It was the fucking Cleveland stupid
Well,
fucking local
This is
crew.
like the Tonight Show. When Johnny would be sitting there and
Amy
like,
Schumer, look at that.
someone would
Yes.
just walk in.
Yes, apparently an Amish woman, judging by the shoes.
So,
Would you spill on your shirt?
wait, I don't know what mic you are.
No, hi, Amy.
I don't know what mic you are. We've had too many mics on today.
Is that
me?
Maybe this? Try that.
Which one?
right? Yeah, you're on. Yeah.
Hi, this one?
There you go.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
That's set for Ramble On, but whatever.
Hey, the other morning I was listening to you guys on replay. I listen almost every day. Ooh. And you guys were talking about Michael Jackson when he thought he got the Millennium
Oh yeah,
Artist in the Millennium Award.
Yes.
The thing is, I know somebody who was working on the awards show, and the story was because you guys thought that he just was so dumb that when he heard Britney Spears say,
We'd like to think that. Anyway.
Artist of the Millennium, it's much worse than that.
Oh, it is?
No.
Yes, because they were like, hey, let's have Michael on the show. He's not getting anything because he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
But it's his birthday, so we'll just honor him.
and Britney Spears will introduce him, and he demanded that she say "Artist of the Millennium." He said he won't do it unless she says it, and Britney Spears was like, "What?" And he was like, his people said he has to be said right before he comes on, "Artist of the Millennium," or else he won't come on. And they almost said, "Fuck him," but they finally did it, and he wanted some kind of thing to be presented to him. But it was a big negotiation, and they said, we'll put a cake up there. And so he just grabbed a piece of it. And it's very shrewd, though, because in his mind, I think at the time, his fans were so fucking dumb that they thought, oh, my God, he won the art. Like, he just knows his fans will think he won.
Thinks that he won.
And I think Britney actually did some sort of elegant job of making it sound normal by saying, me, I consider him.
I consider
him. She was
him.
just told to say he's the artist of the millennium.
And he grabbed a piece of that fucking cake.
Yeah,
thing.
it was a business-minded, cynical thing he did. It wasn't crazy.
Oh, I thought there was a mix-up. It was very calculated.
Well, now he's dead and it can't be helped.
And he's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's gone.
Nothing can be done.
And nothing can be done about that. And there's nothing we can do about it.
Have you ever I've never heard a more final statement about a guy. There's no negotiation in that.
And the fucking idiot who's been in the mob all his life, what do you mean he's gone? Fucking moron.
He went on vacation. He just took off.
He's gone. And there's nothing anyone can do about it.
And selfish breaks the payphone to the next guy.
That one guy that was walking by after he's busting up the payphone, I always think, imagine if he was just one of these asshole guys that would like,
hey, man.
Hey, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like how he would have just been dead.
Yes.
Like if he would have fucked with Jimmy at that point.
That's the best.
He would have been dead.
And when he walks in,
don't fuck the phone up, asshole.
Yeah. When he walks in the room and goes, oh. Right before he gets shot.
Yeah. Oh, no.
This old gag.
Nick DiPaolo once told me that's what him and his friends used to tell girls at bars, we're having a big party at our house. And girls come and they walk in this empty basement room, and then she goes, and she gets a load of jizz in the back of her head.
That has absolutely happened.
Yeah, right?
I have been the victim of that.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
100%.
Last thing you see before you're murdered is fucking stacked lawn chairs. How awful.
Yeah, there was no big festivities going on in that room.
No.
Oh, especially when he's bonding on the way in. Hey, this must bring back
kind
memories.
of busting the guy's balls.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, when was that? When they had horses?
Yeah. He's just thinking, oh, you dumb motherfucker.
Soon
Gotcha.
to be dead piece of shit.
What a fucking gotcha moment that is.
Oh, man.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah. He couldn't even get out. Oh, no. He tried to say, oh, no, and he just realized.
Right, they're egg on his face and blood and brains.
Egg on his face.
We also got to thank Train for stopping by. They sounded great. Listen to the replay
they did
today.
a great job.
They did 3 songs, 2 from their new album, California 37. They fucking destroyed Ramble On. Holy
I'm going to play that on my fucking Boneyard show tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, that was because the Train is not a Boneyard band, but I love that what they did with that.
Zeppelin.
Great.
I want to thank Louis C.K. for stopping by.
Thanks,
Amy Schumer. And that's it, I guess, right?
All right.
Yeah.
That's, Slash.
Probably in my shoes.
Slash.
Wow, what's wrong with him?
Slash being, his people being a little complicated. We want to thank him.
Slash was great.
He was great, though.
Why do you have a stain on your boob?
Guys, it's raining. I got a one big raindrop. I'm lactating.
Canola
okay,
oil.
I'm lactating.
Making canola oil.
It's just, it should have dried by now.
Because it's hanging in.
It's a conversation piece. I thought maybe you guys
That's a guy thing, having a stain, like just a dark spot.
Dark spot on your shirt.
Add that to the list of reasons I'm not a woman.
No, girls don't have that.
Her mic sucks.
I know.
It's very tinny.
Yeah.
It's not my fault.
Hard to hear you.
All right, we'll see you all tomorrow, right?
All right, everybody.
Bye-bye.
The Opie and Anthony